Hey guys, Sarah here, Sprinter Mom with Lashes On. I'm your host. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Today's a little bit silly and I just have a fun story to share with you. It is probably TMI and that's okay because I think a lot of people can relate, specifically females.
This is the Sprinter Mom with Lashes On podcast.
Okay, I want to share a story about something that happened to me as a freshman in college. Since it happened, I have never done it again. I refuse. I refuse to be put in that situation again. I refuse to be embarrassed. I won't do it. I won't do it. And let me tell you why. So for those of you who know, when you go to college, there are dorm rooms. There's dorm rooms. And if you are like my girlfriend, Christina, you have the parents who make you do the all-girl dorm. And I did not have those parents. So I ended up in a freshman dorm where it was male and female, but it was different levels. So the level we were on were all females, males, et cetera, et cetera. It was very twisty. It was called McConnell or McCompton. Some people called it, but it was okay. So anyway, my freshman year of college, you have to get used to the public restroom. And, you know, it's not so bad. I think there was like 6 or 7 stalls and then they had like 6 or 7 showers and you could go to different bathrooms in different like areas. Like, so it was a 3-way dorm and there wasn't just one bathroom in the hallway. It was like 1, 2, 3, but in different areas. I feel like most females, especially when you're like younger, you're like super insecure. And okay, you know, when you're going to the bathroom and there's like, and you don't have to go number 1, you have to go number 2. And so, but you're sometimes like, oh, am I going to make a sound or am I not going to make a sound? And so you're like, I'm going to wait until there's no one in here because I don't know if I'm going to make a sound. It just is a thing. And especially as a young girl, you're like, I'm not doing that like with other people in the bathroom. And so like, it was just a thing. And so I don't know if anyone else is like that, but so like if I had to go to the restroom, like really go to the restroom, I would usually not go to my usual bathroom. Like I would find one of the bathrooms down the hall and go there. Cause then if I did happen to run into someone or if they heard me, then like I wouldn't really know them. So that was like kind of my go-to. My other go-to when I would use the restroom as a young adult is I would sit on the toilet and before I would go or try to go, I would look down under the stalls and make sure that I was the only one in the bathroom. Because I feel like girls can be really quiet. And so like you don't know. And so I would look down and if I saw shoes, I would just like sit and wait. I would sit and wait. I would wait to hear their flush. If they do flush, that's kind of nice because then you can like try and go really quick while the noise of the flush is going. And so anyway, like that's what I would do. And so I will never forget, and I have never done it again, the time McConnell Hall in Flagstaff, freshman in college, I had to poop. We all go poop. So I went down to my non-normal bathroom so that I wouldn't see anyone I know. And I went and I sat on the toilet and as usual, put my head in between my legs and I looked left and right in the stall to make sure that I was the only one in there. And as I put my head down and I turned it to check for other people, I locked eyes with a girl staring back at me. Not only was I looking to make sure I was the only one in the bathroom, but Miss down the stalls, a few stalls down, was also making sure she was the only one in the bathroom. And we locked eyes and then we both quickly sat up and then I heard her laugh a little and then she flushed the toilet and ran out. Didn't wash her hands, nothing. She literally ran out and I was mortified. Like it was so embarrassing. It was so fast, but it was so embarrassing. And it was like we had connected hearts. Like we both knew that we were making sure we were the only one in the bathroom pooping, except that we weren't. There were two of us, and we both stared each other in the eye completely on the toilet. And I take that story and I'm like, isn't that so true for the insecurity of young women? We're just like watching what everyone else is doing and waiting to take our turn. Whether that's taking a crap or whether that's going after the guy we like or whether that's taking the risk and diving into the church group that we don't really want to get connected in because we're too nervous to meet new people, like whatever it is, I have stopped looking under the stalls to see what everyone else is up to. You can gain wisdom from all the women who you are around in the malls and Dillard's or Macy's or Nordstrom, and you go to the bathroom and they're literally all just doing whatever they want, making all the noises they want because everyone does it and they don't care anymore. And I still am not that person. Like I just won't. I'm very much, I will flush the toilet. I will make other noises. I'm not doing it. But I will never look under the stalls again to see if someone else is in there because I do not want to lock eyes with another woman also looking under the stalls. And so, yeah, it's my little analogy. I feel like we got to stay in our own lane. You need to do what you need to do. Don't look to see what other people are doing. I think whatever it is, whatever you know is best for your family, whatever you know is best for yourself, whatever you know and believe is best for your marriage, you do it. And you stop looking under the stall at other women. Because this is about you and your family and your little Ohana. It's not about anyone else.
Thanks for joining us today for the Sprinter Mom with Lashes on podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review. We'll see you next week.